In what has become one of the greatest deceptions of our day, radical environmentalism is striving to put America and the world under its destructive control. This so-called Green Dragon is seducing your children in our classrooms and popular culture. Its lust for political power now extends to the highest global levels. And its twisted view of the world elevates nature above the needs of people, of even the poorest and the most helpless. With millions falling prey to its spiritual deception, the time is now to stand and resist. Around the world, environmentalism has become a radical movement, something we call the Green Dragon, and it is deadly. Deadly to human prosperity, deadly to human life, deadly to human freedom, and deadly to the gospel of Jesus Christ. Make no mistake about it, environmentalism is no longer your friend. It is your enemy. And the battle is not primarily political or material. It is spiritual.
As a former pastor, I'm always on the alert to threats to the Christian faith. And make no mistake about it, environmentalism is exactly that. It is its own religion.
The environmental movement has actually become what I call the cult of the Green Dragon. And we need to be prepared as Christians to rescue people from that cult.
Increasingly, I believe Bible-believing Christians are becoming aware and, as a result, more concerned about the underlying philosophy of the radical environmental agenda and how it's pointing people away from God and into humanism.
Environmentalists have a long history of believing and promoting exaggerations and myths.
Environmental science simply does not have a good track record, not at all. Their false assertions are based more on their own morbid, pessimistic fears, not on any good science.
Exaggeration, myths, and outright lies are commonplace in the environmental movement.
When we think about science, we think about the truth. Yet in so-called global warming science, we've gotten a lot less than the truth many times.
Many of the policies that environmental groups and even these evangelical groups got behind were ones that would consign the poorest of people around the world to grinding poverty, to disease, to premature death.
Folks, this shouldn't happen. We need to stop the war on the poor.
And scaring little children to achieve your political ends is reprehensible.
As Christians, we must actively trust God and obey His Word. So when it comes to environmental stewardship, we must reject the false worldview, the faulty science, and the counterfeit gospel that threatens to corrupt society and the church. We must exercise wise dominion over the magnificent planet God has entrusted to us.